Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be 25 books I want to read in 2025. Okay, to start us off, we have my reading journal here with the 25 books I want to read in 2025. They're real small. So we'll start out with the new releases. So we have Glorious Rivals and Not Quite Dead Yet. So, Not Quite Dead Yet is not on this list because the cover is not out yet. So that would make it 26, but we're gonna ignore that. So, Glorious Rivals is the second book in Jennifer Lynn Barnes' new series, The Grandest Game, and I read that book earlier this year, and it ended on a cliffhanger. So I desperately need to read the new one, which I think this comes out in July, I think. And then Holly Jackson's new book is, I think it comes out, I'm not sure, I'll put it out on the screen, but the cover hasn't been released yet, so I don't really know yet, but it sounds really good from the synopsis that I read. Then, I think I own the rest of these, so these are in no particular order, by the way. They're just here. There are so many books down here that I cannot move, but alright, so first off, we have One of Us is Back. So this is not the book. I'm sure I'll read this in 2025, but this is not on the list because I want to read One of Us is Next, but I do not own this book. So One of Us is Next is one of the books I want to read, but that's the sequel to One of Us is Lying, which made it on my top 15 books I read in 2024, so go watch that video. But yeah, so One of Us is Next. Then next we have 13 Little Blue Envelopes, which I have owned for a while now. These are basically all the books that I want to get off my physical TBR. Yeah, so this I bought from my library. There's this thing at my library where they do fill a bag for $1, and it's like books that haven't been checked out in a while. So, got this one. I'm not sure what this is about. I remember it sounding interesting when I read the synopsis, but I don't remember it. But so this is on their list. Then I bought this one at a garage sale. It's like a scary book. It's like, basically there's this girl, Brianna, and she is in a school play, and she has like a Twitter account for the drama department, and like people start dropping dead. I'm not sure, but it's real short, so I could probably whip this out. Yeah, so this one. Then we have Notes from the Upside Down, which is like a guide to Stranger Things. And Stranger Things is my favorite show, and I've owned this for a long time, and I just haven't got to it yet. It's relevantly short as well, so hopefully we can fly through this. Then we have the Emily Winsnap and the Castle of the Mist, which is the third book in the Emily Winsnap series. That's basically it. And this one's real short too. So I think just under 200 pages. So I can go through this fast. Then we have one of my favorite movies, The Maze Runner. I recently got the whole series for my birthday, so I'm excited to read the series in 2025. So I added the first one to the list. Basically, this follows Thomas, and Thomas just gets put into this maze with no memories of who he was or why he's there or who he was before the maze. So basically it's basically following them trying to find a way out of the maze. I don't know, I'm wondering if it's much different from the movie. I guess we'll see. And next, we have New Moon, which is the second Twilight book, and it is quite beat up because I got it at Goodwill, but it is the first edition. So, I don't know. This basically is just second to the second Twilight book. So, yes, and it is a big boy. So, I think it's almost 600 pages. Probably why I put it off this whole year. But next, we have the first Shadow and Bone book. I want to read this trilogy so I can go to Six of Crows duology. yeah, I am quite excited to read this, and I think the 3 books are relevantly short, so I should probably get through this series quickly. But I'm not very sure what this is about. I know it sounds good. It sounded good when I read the synopsis, but yeah, maybe we'll go in blind. We'll see. Next, this book I entered a Goodreads giveaway on, and I didn't win, and I was devastated because it sounded so good to me. So then on my birthday, I went out and I bought it. So basically, it follows these kids. It's dual point of view, and they go to Paris, and they're exploring the catacombs, and they get lost in the catacombs. So basically, it's just following that, and oh, it sounds so good. So Under the Surface. Then next, I got this book for my birthday. The Book Thief. I'm not really sure what this is about. I just know it's long, like almost 600 pages. But it's a classic, I hear, and it's good, and it will make me sad. And I like books that make me sad. So, The Book Thief. Then we have Small Steps, which is the sequel to the book Holes and one of my favorite movies. So, and it's short. And I picked this up also at my library for the free sale. So I'm excited to read this. I should fly through it. It's like just over 200 pages. We have When the Sky Fell on Splendor by Emily Henry. This book, it says it's like, if you like Stranger Things, you'll like this book. And Stranger Things is my favorite show. So I think it has something to do with aliens. There's a UFO on the front, but we'll see if I like it. It sounds really good, so we'll see. Next, we have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, which Lynn Painter is becoming one of my favorite authors. I've read Betting on You and the Better Than Movies duology, and Better Than Movies is my favorite book of all time. So, I'm going to read The Do-Over, and it's a short book. It's like just under 300 pages. I plan on reading this on the plane to Florida when I go to Florida in February, since we're going to be gone on Valentine's Day, and this is a Valentine's Day book. So, yeah. Oh, forgot to say what it's about. So basically, this follows Emily, and Emily has the worst Valentine's Day of her life, and she goes to bed that night, and then she wakes up again, and it's Valentine's Day again, and again, and again. That's why it's called Do-Over. So, we'll see how I like that. Then we have Tweet Cute. This is basically, it's a very complicated to explain from just the synopsis, since I haven't read it yet. But, so basically, there's these 2 people, I don't know their names right now, but basically they're in a tweet war fighting over, okay, so they have rival restaurants, I think, and they're like fighting over grilled cheese recipe on Twitter and in real life. And then they're also talking on this dating app and like falling in love, but also hate each other in real life. I'm not sure. I thought it sounded really good, so I bought it on my birthday. We'll see how I like it. Then we have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I always think I say that wrong, but I don't. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It is short, but the words are tiny. It's like, it's 200 pages, but like really thin, and the words are really tiny. So, I don't know. I heard this is good, sad, and I want to watch the movie, so I gotta read the book first, obviously. Then we have Rebel Robin, which is Stranger Things book that I want to reread, because I don't really remember what happens, because I read this a while ago, but yeah, basically follows Robin like before her plot in Stranger Things. Then we have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which I won the whole series, all 6 books, from my library this summer, in like a raffle thing. But yeah, I really want to read this because everyone raves about it, and I want to know what the hype's all about. Then, I think I'm going to read this next month, but Shatter Me. Me and my cousin are going to do a buddy read. She wants to reread it, and she wants me to read it, so Shatter Me. Then we have Pride and Pride and Prejudice, the OG enemies to lovers, I hear. So, and enemies to lovers is one of my favorite tropes. So, we'll see how this one goes. Then we have the third Harry Potter book, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I just need to give myself some motivation to finish the series and get moving on it. Because, like, I read the first book, and then I waited, like, 9 months to read the next one. Or, I think it was, like, 11 months. Maybe more than a year. I don't know. But I need to get moving on this series. Then we have Mad Honey, which is, like, a mystery thriller. I don't really know that much about it, but it's been on my TBR for a while. And same with this one, Mother May I. It's a mystery thriller, and it's been on my TBR for a long time. And I just need to start moving on them. And then we have 1,000 Boy Kisses, which is a sad book, I hear, and it's like under 300 pages. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's like just under 300 pages, and it's supposed to be sad. But it's got big pages with small words, so we'll see. And last but not least, we have My Life with the Walter Boys, which I really want to read. It's about, like, this girl in a house with 11 boys. You can only imagine what happens, but we'll see. I don't know. My mom says the show's really good, so I want to read this, then watch the show. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's all. That's all the books, all 25. I'll show you the page again, but I made this so, like, when I read them, I can check off the little box. And yeah, I really like how this spread turned out. So I printed all the pictures off, and then I could not find my Rebel Robin one, so I had to print it out on my, like, little mini black and white printer. But it's fine. It's great. So, and my reading goal for 2025 is to read 125 books. 125 books. So that will take out, like, a little. All those books will take out a little piece, but lots of reading to do in the new year. Can I do it? Can I complete my goal? Can I finish all 25 of these books? I don't know. But stay tuned for my reading vlogs so you can see me read these books. Go check out my top 15 books of 2024. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. That it haunts me. I love you. I'm sorry the way life goes.